सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। द्यौः शान्तिः शान्तिः अंतरिक्ष शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिः शान्तिः आपः शान्तिः शान्तिः ओषधयः शान्तिः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिः शान्तिः।
I request everyone to please rise from your seats for Vignan's theme song. I repeat, I request everyone to please rise from your seats for Vignan's theme song.
Good afternoon to all of you. As a registrar of this university, it is my proud privilege and honor to welcome the chief guest for the 12th convocation, Honorable Mr. Justice Pamidigantam Sri Narasimha Garu, the sitting judge of Supreme Court of India. I welcome the three guests of honor, the first being D. Sheshagiri Rao Garu, Founder Chairman, SCC Industries Private Limited, Hyderabad, in absentia. He is represented by his son, D. Vidhay Sagar Garu. The second guest of honor, Sri M. Lokeshwar Rao Garu, founder, Lokesh Machines, Hyderabad. The third guest of honor, Sri S. Koteswar Rao Garu, singer and composer, in absentia. He is represented by his son, Rajiv Garu. I welcome the chairman of the Vignan Group of Institutions and the chancellor of this university, Dr. Lau Rataya Garu, vice chairman of Vignan Group and member of parliament, Lok Sabha, Sri Lau Krishnadevarayalu Garu, honorable vice chancellor of the institution, Professor Nagabhushan Garu, members of the executive council, deans, heads of departments, faculty members, parents, students, graduates who are the recipient of degrees in this convocation, members from the media, members from the industry and legal fraternity, and all the invited guests to the momentous occasion of 12th Convocation of Vignan University. It is indeed a great honor for all of us here to have the sitting judge of the Supreme Court of India as the chief guest for this convocation. I welcome your lordship to this institution. The university is immensely honored by the conferment of doctorate degrees honoris causa on the three distinguished guests of honor for their outstanding contribution to the industry in particular and the society at large. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Convocation is open.
I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to address the convocation. Sir, please.
Proud well-wishers of Vignan, great turning events coincidentally have happened and have been happening during this month of August. On August 12th, when Ministry of Education, Government of India, released the institutional ranks NIRF, Vignan had all the reasons to go for self-decoration and self-projection as the institution received the compliments from its well-wishers for its well-deserved accomplishment of 72nd rank at university level and 91st rank in the cadre of engineering institutions for the year 2024-25. While the accolades remind VFSTR to remain on the track and to address to progress further, they have elevated our satisfaction and pride, having been present in the top 100 club continuously as a habit. As recent as on yesterday, on August 23rd, Vignan has been crowned with the prestigious international accreditation of major 5 engineering programs for a period of 6 years by the Accreditation Board of Engineering and Technology, ABET. Although this elevates Vignan to fly high in the sky, it is the custom of Vignan that we remain firmly glued to the ground. Earlier on August 3rd, Ministry of Education had conveyed through its Gazette notification that Vignan could flag off its first off-campus of the university in Deshmukhi at Hyderabad. And today, on August 24th, Vignan's memorable 12th convocation is just happening. Hearty compliments to every one of you. Honorable Justice of Supreme Court of India, Shri Nagesh Narasimha Garu, your presence as the chief guest in this 12th convocation is the most decorating pleasure that could be bestowed upon this institution. Highly accomplished Justice Sri Narasimha Garu has traversed through the elite positions of senior advocate by the full court of the Supreme Court of India in the year 2008 and of Additional Solicitor General of India in 2014. His linkages with many national law universities and other educational institutions prove his love for academia. The flying graduates are lucky in getting blessed by the Justice of Supreme Court of India. Honorable Chancellor of Vignan, Dr. Lavu Rattaya Garu, who is presiding over this 12th convocation, is an epitome of elegance in planning and architecting the growth of this institution. Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat sound to be the recent phrases being heard. However, the foundations of Atmanirbhar Bharat, possible in India, make in India, have got rooted way back in India during 50s and 60s itself because of the doyens Honorable Shri D. Sheshagiri Rao and Shri M. Lokeshwara Rao. They have been gracing this occasion as guests of honor. They are the real glittering stars of India, having established the industries in India during the period when enterprising was not at all adventure. All work and no music shall make anyone dull. We have a unique guest of honor, Shri S. Koteshwara Rao, who has been striving to create life for life through his music and composition. Shri S. Koteshwara Rao has also consented to be the guest of honor along with the aforementioned doyens. There has been a special commonality amongst all the guests, the chief guest and all three guests of honor. They are all professionally either influenced by their parents and or have influenced their children. As a proof to this, we also have amidst us Shri D. Vidyasagar, Managing Director, SCC Industries, representing his 96 years young father, Shri D. Sheshagiri Rao, one of our guests of honor in absentia. Because of his ill health, Shri S. Koteshwara Rao could not make it to be with us, and his son, Shri Rajiv, is representing him, who also is in the footsteps of his father professionally. Young Shri Krishna Devarayalu is not just a member of parliament, but I love to ascribe his success as an upgrowing politician due to the academic politician present in him. The qualities of gentleness, down to earth, and progressive thinking are strongly internalized within him. Graduates and the parents of the graduates, you are the pivot of the convocation. Honorable Executive Council members, the Academic Council members, and the Finance Committee members have laid down a strong foundation to this upcoming university and are responsible in shaping the university continuously. The registrar, the academicians, the deans, the directors, the heads, the officers, the staff, and the well-wishers have been instrumental in ensuring the smooth execution of academic, administrative, and day-to-day proceedings of the institution. I also recognize the presence of delegates from the government of Zimbabwe, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Nalsar, legal luminaries and dignitaries. Press and media who have taken up the responsibility of creating the perception for us are always in our favor. Very, very hearty greetings and welcome to every one of you. I, as the Vice Chancellor in my capacity as the Chairman of Executive Council, Academic Council and Finance Committee, derive pleasure to acknowledge the presence of every one of you on this great festive day. Continuing from where I left about the off-campus at Hyderabad, we are delighted to share that the campus was just inaugurated on August 19th, yet another milestone in this month of August for Vignan. One more jubilant happening in the recent week of August is the arrival of more than 100 students from Zimbabwe, supported by the scholarship of Government of Zimbabwe. Several great things have happened. Time does not permit me to go through each one of them in detail. Nevertheless, I cannot resist from sharing the joy that Vignan remains a unique deemed to be university having a memorandum of association with CDAC, Center for Development of Advanced Computing, which means a guaranteed hand-holding by CDAC in our research and academic progression. DST-supported Vignan TBI has given a lovely twist in the growth of Vignan in terms of incubating 28 startups so far in the thrust areas of agriculture and allied fields, biotechnology, renewable energy and waste management. VFSTR has been able to create small but definite dents in tapping the funded projects also. Rupees 95 lakh project granted by ICMR in biotechnology department is a recognition for its research capability. The project of more than rupees 9 crore accorded by National Technical Textiles Mission enables the university to pave its way into technical textile. Rupees 80 lakhs worth support by Telecommunication Consultants India Limited empowers the university to build 5G use case laboratory. In spite of low-profile campus placements reported from all over, as an exception, Vignan was able to provide 75% of placements with thumping more than 95% placement in core branches of engineering. Keeping to its reputation, Vignan received more than 100% admissions and the academic sessions for the fresh batch has started off much before the schedule. In brief, sincere effort by VFSTR to get its presence marked on the national map deserves appreciation. Vignan just does not symbolize what it is on this day, but surely feels proud in creating very promising future for the nation and for the world, in presenting its 1,539 graduates on this day of 12th convocation. Of them, 867 are gentlemen, 672 are great ladies, and 15 of them are international candidates. Also amongst them is the first batch of 32 candidates from the Center for Distance and Online Education. 1,246 received their bachelor's degree, 222 received their master's degree. The highest degree of the university, PhD, Doctor of Philosophy, will be decorating 39 candidates, of whom 20 are men and 19 are women. Our guests of honor, Shri D. Sheshagiri Rao, Shri M. Lokeshwara Rao, Shri S. Koteshwara Rao, have kindly consented to accept the honorary doctoral degrees in this convocation. Dear young prodigies, you are all graduating today. Please remember, quote, we can judge our progress by the courage of our questions and the depth of our answers, our willingness to embrace what is true rather than what feels good. This is extracted from what I read on July 19th of 2024 in Times of India. Very much relating to this is the T.S. Eliot's quote, to do the useful thing, to say the courageous thing, to contemplate the beautiful thing, that is enough for one man's life. Surely I hope that you all shall rise to these expectations in your future life. In this context, I love to reproduce what I pulled out from the speaking tree on August 5th, 2024. This is the conversation between Rukmini, wife of Lord Krishna, and flute, possession of Lord Krishna. Quote, Rukmini asked flute, what is the secret to Krishna keeping you so close to him always? It is only when he bathes, he leaves you behind. The flute replied, I do not know. The one thing that I do know is that I am empty. The one thing that I do know is that I am empty. I do not have any inner blocks. I am ready for the Lord to take over me entirely. The flute is sweet because it only sings when it is blown. In contrast, people open their mouths and talk when not required. The flute, played well, results in melody. Likewise, people should ensure whatever they say is always sweet. Finally, the melody and sweetness flow through the flute because it is free of knots. K-N-O-T-S, free of knots, unquote. I am very, very confident that all our graduates shall emerge as not free flutes generating and spreading melody and sweetness all around them. Happy Convocation. Jai Vignan, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind.
Thank you. I request Honorable Chancellor to address the convocation. Sir, please.
Respected Chief Guest of the 12th Convocation, Pamadigantam Sri Narsimham Garu, Honorable Justice, Judge Supreme Court of India, and other esteemed guests of honor, eminent industrialist, who has contributed in a very great way to the defense and also the space research. D. Seshagara Garu and Mullapudi Lokesh Rao Garu, and the reputed singer and musician and composer Sri Saluri Kotisrao Garu. Thank you all for your great presence here to inspire and motivate our students and faculty members. So, esteemed members of the Council, Executive Council, Academic Council, and Vice Chairman, Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Deans, HODs, and faculty members, especially respected parents, my dear young graduates. So, good afternoon, everybody, and I welcome you all to this 12th Convocation. I know that you are excited to take your degrees, but you are requested to maintain the absolute silence. I know that it is an excitement, but you have to maintain absolute silence all through these proceedings. Thank you. So, one thing is, at the outset, I am extremely happy to announce and to inform you that yesterday we got the EBET accreditation of America, yes, which is a very rare thing. This is the only institution in the entire, in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. And this is the 9th institute of the country, India. So this is the most prestigious accreditation. And for all this, I really thank all the parents for their confidence in us, and also the students who have cooperated with us for the process and made all of us very proud. So this is a very historical event happened yesterday in the growth of this institution. At the same time, I am extremely proud and elated yes, to see all of you, and more than 90%, more than 95% of you have completed your graduation within the stipulated time, and around 80% of you are placed in the high multinational companies, and you are settling down, trying to settle down, and in the process you are there. I am very happy to see all of you. And at this momentous occasion, we have to remember one thing. We should think in a retrospective way to know what would be the future, what is the clarity of the future. If we think in a retrospective way, during the 16th and 17th centuries, when the steam engine was discovered, so till then India and China used to have largest GDPs, 25%. When the steam engine was not taken into consideration, not adopted, so the Europeans have taken the total advantage, and China and India has to pay a lot for that. So that is how it was happened in 16th and 17th century. Now the similar kind of thing is going to happen, and it is happening, because this is the era of artificial intelligence. Everywhere, every walk of life, in communication and interpersonal relations and everywhere that is there, artificial intelligence is going to play in a big way. I'm sure that artificial intelligence will, will play a great role in, for enhancing the, very life of the human beings and the style of the human beings. I know that, yes, it is artificial intelligence drivers, AI drivers are going to save 2,000 lives every day. Compared, it is 10 times what the lives we are losing in the war. 200, 300, if we are losing, it becomes the headline. But every day we are losing more than 2,000 lives because of the accidents. It will save, the artificial AI drivers will save that. AI doctors are going to make a surgery sitting in other countries and to the patients of this country. AI teachers are going to change the entire scene of teaching learning. This is how it interferes, or it is there in every walk of life, everything. So this is the phenomena like what has happened in 16th and 17th century with steam engine and power, electricity. This is going to similar kind of thing, similar kind of huge change, dramatic change is going to happen in this century. And I request you, advise you to be abreast of these changes. So I request all the students to adopt yourselves and also equip yourselves and update yourselves continuously. So this is, yes, you should be always, as the Steve Jobs quoted, with you stay hungry and stay foolish. It means any time you don't know anything, but you always you're ready to learn. So this is the kind of approach, this is the kind of mode with which you have to move forward. Otherwise you will become totally irrelevant in no time. In 4 or 5 years you will be irrelevant. If you are satisfied with the content what we have given, learned in the college, if you are satisfied with the job, you will be irrelevant if you don't update yourselves continuously. And here we are, yes, what you have done in the college may be something irrelevant, something relevant, but if you connect all these dots, definitely you will have you will see the great fundamentals established in this institute for in every student. So I request you to update yourselves and keep abreasting changes. Very fast changes are going to happen. So keep abreast of all those changes. At the same time, this artificial intelligence phenomena will have the dark side also. There would be cyber security problems, there would be privacy problems, and your bedroom would be no more a private place, and there would be socially unequal problems, inaccessible to all the people at the same level. These are the issues, challenges we are going to have with this great artificial intelligence. These challenges, all these things can be addressed only through one thing, that is with the ethics and value system. That is the only one thing that addresses this ethics and value system. The entire world is learned from India. This is how Chief Guest is very much fond of it, of our literature, culture, everything. So I really admire him for his, interest in the culture and literacy, being at the top judge of the Supreme Court. So this is what we are to. This is there in our culture. Not only simply, simply as guidelines, but we have to embed this in our courses, in our way of life, in our lifestyles. Then only, that is the only answer to face these challenges. Challenges come out of this artificial intelligence. Otherwise, the whole society would be in trouble, and yes, nobody can help it. This is the phenomena. This has like nuclear bomb. This has the both sides. very big energy can be produced, but it at the same time it can destroy many people. This is the phenomena with artificial intelligence where you are entering into. That is my concern. You are entering into that era and that field. Whatever you are, whether you are doing mechanical or electrical, whatever it may be, you can't escape from that. That you have to use that artificial intelligence. Even in courts, everywhere you have to use the artificial intelligence, but you can't escape from that. But you should be abreast of the changes and challenges. And at the same time, I request you, not only becoming the technical leaders, you should some of you should become the social and political leaders also to create a new system for this country. Yes, to become the social or political leaders, you should connect it to the common man, connect it to the society, understand the society, and as teams, if not individually, as teams you can do that. I'm sure you'll do that. The best example is sitting in front of you. That is my son, Rao Krishna Devarailu, is making good efforts and putting lots of efforts to develop, contribute something to the society. You can emulate him and you can be better leaders than him. And yes, that is very much required for our society. Not only engineers or technicians, social leaders and political leaders are also, genuine social leaders and political leaders also very much required. And this leadership demands some contribution from your side. That is sustainable. You have to address some of the sustainable goals. Yes, like eradication of poverty, eradication of illiteracy, eradication of ill health. These are some of the areas you can address initially, and then you can enter into the public life and you can be successful. I hope a few of you should become the leaders. Apart from the technical leaders, should become the political and social leaders also in future. And then at the end, remember the Sanskrit sloka, Sarva Bhuteshu Yo Dharma Tam Dharmam Bruhi Bharata. It means, O Bharata, that which is righteous towards all beings, declare that as your duty. So, in closing, I urge you to carry forward the values of this institution. Be lifelong learning, commit your knowledge and skills for the cause of society, practice ethics in everything you do. And in everything you undertake, let your actions be guided by the principles of integrity, compassion, and desire to leave the world better than you found. Congratulations, my dear graduates. May your journey ahead be filled with purpose, passion, and relentless pursuit of excellence. So, God bless you. I once again thank the chief guest, Sri Narasimha Garu, for his great inspiring presence over here. And he is known as the man of integrity, man of commitment, man of honesty, and man of competency. This is a very rare combination. I really thank him for his great presence over here. And I thank the other people also, Lokesh Rao Garu, and the representative of Sashikar Rao Garu, his son, and deans, HODs, parents, and students once again. Thank you very much. Thank you.